Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Randy, the Macho Man Savage. I'm going to get started in the center of our page with the glasses. So I'm going to start with the upper edge first. Starting on the left side, I want to curve up and then back down on the right side. From the ends, I want to draw two short lines coming down the side of the glasses. Make sure that they're equal length. From here, I want to curve down and then pull that back up in towards the center, but I'm going to leave a gap in the middle. So starting on the left, we'll curve down. Now I'm going to pull that back up. We do the same thing on the right side. So let's line this up, curve down, and back up on the right side. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve. Starting on the left, I'm just going to blend into a curve going across towards the right. Now let's go in and just trace this out on the inside. We're going to start on the left side, then come down the sides, and then work our way in towards the middle. Now right in the center here, I'm going to add the nose. Starting on the left side, we're going to curve down and then back up on the right side. And then directly below the nose, we're going to add the mouth. So we're going to start on the left side just below the glasses, curve down in the middle, back up on the right. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with the lower part of the mouth. Starting on the left, we'll curve down, go across, and back up on the right. Let's separate out the teeth. We're going to start in the middle with a straight line. Now we're going to add 2 more lines on either side. Now right below the mouth, we're going to add the lower lip. We're going to start on the left side, we're going to curve down, and then up on the right side. Now from the corner of the mouth, I want to draw the edge of the beard. We're going to come down, round it out, and then just pull that in towards the lower lip, leaving a little overlap on the end. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to move to the outside and draw on the jaw. We're going to square out the jaw. So from the edge of the glass, we're going to step in, we're going to draw a curve coming down and then in. Now let's connect those 2 points with the curve for the lower part of the chin coming down below the mouth. Now going back to the inside, we're going to draw the upper part of the beard. So on the side of the mouth, underneath the glasses, we're going to curve out and then down. And then from here, we're going to curve out and up underneath the glasses. Now we're going to move up and draw on the lower part of the headband. So from the top corner of the glass, we're going to step out, curve up so it goes a little bit higher in the middle. So leaving a little gap towards the glasses. Now I'm going to bring this back down on the corner of the right side of the glasses. Just coming across and then just pulling it out slightly. Let's connect those 2 points with the top of the head. So we're going to start on the left side, curve up, start to pull that in. We're going to work our way back down towards the right side. Now in the center of the headband, we're going to add a large star. So from the top of the head, we're going to step down. We're going to start with a point. From this point, I'm going to angle down and out towards the left, and then down and out towards the right. From these ends, we're going to go straight across towards the sides. Now from here, we're going to pull this down and in. Coming in an angle. Now I'm going to go back out. Now from the bottom, we want to pull this line in towards the center. Going straight up in towards the middle, and then back down on the right side. Now before I draw on the hair on the side, we're going to draw on the body. So on either side of the chin, we're going to step down and curve out and down towards the hip. So let's start on the left side, we're going to step down to create a gap, curve out, and then down. Go over to the right side and do the same thing. We're going to connect these 2 points with a curve for the top edge of the shorts. Let's add a little bit of muscle detail to the body. So we start with the lower part of the chest. Starting on the left side, we're going to curve up, then back down on the right. Underneath the chin, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down to separate out the chest muscle. Now down here we're going to add some ab muscles. So below the chest we're going to step down, curve down and out. Now from the right side we're going to step down and out, curve in the opposite direction. We're going to take that and just do the same thing just below. So right in the middle, curve down and out. We're going to step down and over towards the right, and go in the opposite direction. Let's continue working our way down the legs. So in the middle, we're going to step down and locate the lower torso. We're going to draw a curve from left to right, coming down and then back up. We're going to leave a gap in the center. On the left side, we're going to step over, curve out, and then down towards the left heel. And we do the same thing on the right side. Now let's round out the bottom of the feet. From the heel to the toe, curve down, then back up. Now we're going to round out the top of the shoe. From the left side, I'm going to curve up towards the top. Now I'm going to aim towards the heel, but we're going to stop right about there. Do the same thing on the right, going up, aiming towards the heel, we'll stop about halfway. Now going back up towards the hips, we're going to round out the side of the leg down towards the top of the foot. Coming out, and then pulling it straight down. Let's add a thick trim along the bottom of the foot. So we take this curve, step up, and then just duplicate that. Now let's move back up and finish off the bottom edge of the shorts. So from the left side, I'm going to curve out towards the left. And on the right, we're going to go up, and then out towards the right. About halfway down the leg, we're going to add the edge of the boot. So starting on the left, we'll curve down, and then across towards the inside. Do the same thing on the right. We're going to step down, just draw that same curve. Now in the center of the shorts, I'm going to add a smaller star. So from the top, we're going to step down, start with a point. From this point, we're going to angle down and out towards the left and right. We're going to go straight across with a short line. Now we're going to pull this back in an angle. Now we're going to angle back out towards the bottom edge of the star, and then from here we're going to pull this up in towards the center. Now we're going to add two smaller stars on either side. So starting on the left side, again stepping down from the top, start with a point, and we'll follow those same steps all the way around. And we'll take that and repeat it on the right side. So stepping down from the top. Now let's move back up and draw in the arms. So I'm going to have the arms bent on the hips. So we start about halfway down the body. We'll start with the bicep first, curving down and then going across towards the left. We'll do the same thing on the right, coming down and out. I'm going to overlap the forearm. So from here, we're going to step up, curving across that line and then in. We want to leave a little space for the thumb. Do the same thing on the right side. Now from here, we're going to draw a little half circle for the thumb, coming into the body and then back out. Just do the same thing on the right. And then at the end of the thumb, I'm going to draw a small bracket. Now back to the left side, we're just going to wrap the fingers around. Starting at the bottom of the thumb, we're going to curve in towards the body and then back out. We add the second finger, stepping down, curve out, and then up. Now the third finger, we're going to go out and then in towards the wrist. Going around and then just pulling that up. Let's do the same thing on the right. At the bottom of the thumb, go into the body and then back out. Add the second finger. Now the third finger is going to go around and then back in towards the wrist. Now let's draw on the outside of the arm. Starting from the wrist on the left side, we're going to curve out and then up towards the elbow. Pull that right up. Do the same thing on the right side. Now from here, we're going to do a hard turn, curving in behind the head. Curving up and then in. Let's add a couple wristbands. So we're going to connect these 2 points on the wrist with a curve coming down and back up. We're going to repeat that just up above. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now the last thing we're gonna do is tuck the hair in underneath the headband in behind the body. So we start at the bottom corner of the headband, curving down and then out, and then we're gonna hook this back in with a short curve. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving down and out, and then hook that back in. Back on the left side, I'm gonna curve in the opposite direction, curving out, and then just pulling that in, go to the right side and do the opposite. Now I'm gonna add another point, hooking that back up and in. And then finally, we're just gonna tuck this in behind the arms, coming down, pulling that in. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Randy, the Macho Man Savage. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.